It's cute. Looks like fun. Login. Oh, man. Oh, so there is no echo unless I'm speaking, I guess. Come on, Steam. Match. Properties. Only update this game when I launch it. That's general. Why can't I? Can I just install it to where it is? Let's add a drive. Okay. There we go. Bear folder. Done. Close. Update. Still playing, but I did quit it. Ah, there we go. No virus is detected here. A couple more. Same. I don't know how good this Dr. Web is in Telegram, but I hope it's okay. It's gonna complain now. How long does this update take? Oh my god. Why does it have to do everything again? No. Oh, it says there only one gig. Okay. I'm not throttling, am I? No. Okay, close. Bonk.
Quick manner, so they're cool.
The shed people are the HVAC people too.
Well, I just called them because I was like, I don't know if I have a warranty or anything, and they were like, let me see here, and so yeah, but I think they've historically switched to they have a new model shed. Maybe I need to look at that. Get a new one. It's the executive model. But I need to, anyway, it's backyardoffice.com if you're interested in looking, but it's shopping. But, I was going to, anyway, I just was like, what's going on? And apparently, these mini split ACs, apparently it got me thinking about like services, but like or component frameworks and stuff like that too. Like you can buy a $900 one, $700 one on the internet, you know, and I had an AC guy and the guys who actually replaced mine. They were like, "Hey, you know, is it an online one or is it a Mitsubishi?" You know, like those were the two versions, you know, and Daikin was another one, a Korean brand, but online or Mitsubishi. And I was like, "Oh, I guess it's an online one." And they're like, "Yeah, like these are hard to service. You have to order parts from far away. There's no customer service line, or it's very understaffed, or it's like or straight up just not in this country." You know what I mean? So anyway, they were just the replaceability by going with a big brand name was very interesting to me. You know, like they were like, "Hey, if you go with this, you can get this thing replaced," and it had me. I don't know, made me have some thoughts about it's like
bigger the better in a way,
sort of, which is not my attitude, but I was kind of like, well, if you need it like a part replaced, like you probably want to go with something that is well known.
Yeah.
You know?
A buddy of mine was stuck traveling. You know, he's in Las Vegas. I was in Vegas for the weekend. Great time. Anyway, he's trying to get back to San Diego. You know, there's a hurricane out west. Everything's fine in nature, though.
Yeah.
Wow. Hurricanes on the West Coast now. Really
good.
neat.
Yeah. I'm in a heat dome. There's a hurricane out west.
All flights are canceled. He's like, "I'll rent a car." You know, what are you gonna do? You know, I'll drive it. You know, winds affect cars a little less. All the cars are gone. Of course they are.
Oh,
you know, bummer situation. But a guy's like, "You need a car? I'll get you a." You know, there's like small timey car renters at the airport being like, "Yeah, I'll drum up some business. This is a big opportunity for me, the small guy." But it's the same kind of vibe, right? Like, let's say they're legit, which, you know, if they ask you to pay for your car in Bitcoin, let's say it's not, you know?
That seems like a not legit, probably stolen car, but go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
But let's say they are real. Like, throw all that away. They're just trying to drum up business for their much, not Hertz level, not national level.
They got to make a payment on their 2012 Corolla.
But still, who are you going to call if something goes wrong? Where do you return it? Is it some weird driveway somewhere? 'Cause it's probably not at LAX or what, you know, whatever, you know. So it's that kind of thing that, like, okay, maybe this works. Maybe they're going to fulfill a need. Maybe even the price is right, but you don't get what you get from the bigger players. So same kind of vibe a little bit.
There's a little bit of a downgrade in what you know.
Yeah.
But
anyway, use React. It's great.
Use React. So I think that we're a Next.js podcast now. So we all enjoy it. But I could also go the other way. Like if you're in San Diego and you're going to get like fish, don't go to Chili's. Go to one of the smaller places that gets fresh fish. You know what I mean? So
it can go the other way, can it? Oh gosh, all metaphors have been debunked.
Myth busted. So. Yeah. Speaking of Mythbusters, I'll give you a mouth blog that I've been working on.
Okay.
Do you know Adam Savage, the Mythbuster? Adam Savage. There's Jamie
familiar.
and Adam. And so Adam has this new YouTube channel called Tested, and they do kind of like a bunch of different stuff on there. It's kind of like the maker spirit sort of, and tech and, you know, making and stuff like that. Adam Savage does these things called one-day builds. Are you familiar with that? Like he basically says, it's one day I'm going to build something like a model, a movie replica, a Lego set, or a lot of it is just like he's going to build a shelf for his shop. Like he's just going to reorganize his shop, you know?
That's kind of neat. I like that. I'm kind of a one-day blog post kind of guy, you know. I like scoping things down to a certain level. So what he's not going to do is build a multi-level deck for his cabin, right? Because that's a week-long project or two or a month or whatever. Yeah.
I'm really attracted to this idea of one-day builds. Like I just, you know, and I did one last week. Like Trent needed a little tool to like fake some data, not like for like illegal purposes, but just for like better demonstrations, you know. And I just said, okay, today's the day I'm doing it, you know. And I built it in one day, shipped it, and it was out. Only one person is ever going to use it.
That's cool. Does it put fake data in Luro? That's kind of believable looking kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because right now, if like, I guess I can. Whatever. We have a component tracking technology now. So like you can basically track the rollout of your components on your live site. Like you basically tell us what they are and how to find them, and with CSS selectors, and we'll go find them. And so then we'll like run counts and tallies and stuff like that. But if you don't update your website, like we don't, it's just a flat line, like, and so we're like, it's a little more impressive if like the data sort of swoops or looks like it's going up, just for a demonstration.
Which it might if you're rolling out a design system or something.
Yeah,
right?
If you're actually like building on a live site, it will move around quite a bit. But if you're like whatever 3-4 yahoos, just kind of working on a website intermittently, then it doesn't move that much. But anyway. Very cool. But it just built a little tool to like fake the data for the demo, just so we could like show whatever investors or potential customers or whatever, just kind of what it probably looks like.
It seems pretty smart, honestly. Any app that needs some data in it to like look like you're trying to, because you can always show your own, but then your own's gonna have like like a little bit of rough edges maybe to it. I'm picturing something like Apple, they constantly have, they're showing their mail app, they're showing iMessage, they're showing all these apps, photo apps and stuff, and they want to make it feel like that could be you. But of course it has to be filled with very banal conversations, and like beautiful photos and that kind of thing.
In like legal requirements, like you can't use a real person's name, or like like, so if you look at the names, they're always the same. Or Microsoft always uses this company called Contoso in their demos, Contoso. And once you see it, you'll never unsee it. So I apologize. Okay. But anyway, Contoso, and like, it's just because like if you like say whatever Flickr, it's like, oops, that's copyrighted. We're sued, and we use that on stage, and so
right.
But anyway, it's very cool. So Johnny Appleseed, isn't that their Apple's person?
Oh yeah, I feel like I haven't seen that in a minute, but yeah, it was. It feels a little too fake now. Maybe they moved on.
Fake, but anyway,
I was using this app the other day called Beeper. I should write about it because I think I'm just about to pull off of it. I think I maybe originally saw it on Cocky or something, but it's an app that you'd assume exists, but also kind of assume doesn't exist. It's a chat combiner app. Dave, okay. Beeper.com, pretty cool name, pretty cool URL. But let's say you use Slack and Discord and iMessage and Signal and WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger and all that stuff. Yeah. There's a lot of them. It's a little bit of a prolific period of it, but it doesn't seem to have just exploded. It's been slowly exploding for a long time, showing no signs of slowing down, really, a little bit like social networking is happening. But I guess the premise is, wouldn't it be nice if there was just one app that smashed them all together? Not like adding one to it. They don't have beeper messaging. They just combine all of your other ones into one. And I was like, that sounds a little too good to be true. Is there really APIs for all of these that just work? How is this the only thing that is doing this? But apparently there is, because it does work. I think it's still in beta. And I got it working. So, and I just authorized everything. Maybe to my... Maybe that's a little dumb, but it was kind of nice to have, I never check my Instagram DMs, but I have Instagram. I post stuff there. So it's kind of nice to have a place that those just show up right next to all the rest of your messages, so you don't miss it.
That's cool. Yeah.
And even your Discord DMs and stuff. And I was kind of into the idea. I don't know what else to say other than it felt like just a little unpolished and a little bit like, you got a lot of messages that were like, our Facebook integration isn't working today. Don't worry, we'll let you know when it is, kind of thing. And I'm like, yeah, you have to let people know that. But I also don't care. And I also, now this message is noise to me. And I don't need any more noise. So there's just a little bit. And it's early days. It's beta, so maybe they'll get stuff up. But a clever idea. I thought of it only because they also have marketing that's full of faked data that shows what using this app is like, like your tool that you built. Surely does this kind of thing.
Well, it's weird when you start a company, or are in a company, just all the like small things you have to do, like oh, we need like an admin reporting tool. Oh, we need like a tool for faking data to whatever, sell the product, or even just streamline screenshot making, like just all these things. Like you're just you're busy, and then making videos and stuff like that. It's just, it all adds up, man. It's all it's hard to do with this small team.
Little lucky on CodePen that everything is there's so much public stuff.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that just have kick-ass profiles that they just make and are intended to be public.
Right. So, see, that's cool. We probably a ways away from the public stuff, I'd say, but
if ever, it's kind of a personal thing.
Yeah. So, but anyway, one day builds. I'm a fan.
One day builds. Adam Savage. Yeah.
Because here's some bonuses too, right? You do a one day build. Guess what, Chris? You got a 1 day story. You got a blog post out of that. Because you did and now your content engine's going, and like you did one thing in 1 day, and maybe it spills to 2 days, but you're not like, man, I'm going to take a week to like build the app of my dreams, and then that takes 2 weeks, a month, a year, you're just like 1 day, I'm going to do stuff. And, Adam Savage kind of like says, like, I don't just like jump into 1 days, I kind of like pre-think it all through, like he background thinks all this stuff he needs and maybe sources some materials beforehand so that when he works on it, he can just boom, work on it. So that's the other kind of issue with like the workshop, it's like, you gotta have your workshop in place, like the tools you use, the tooling. And I think about like, even like code bases and stuff, like, man, wouldn't it be a 1 day build? Like we're finally updating NPM packages, like 1 day build project, like, and like, could you, I guess my full extrapolation is like, how far could you take this? Like to like, how many 1 day build projects could you just like have as a company? Is that a viable strategy for product development? Trying to think in those terms, so
even if it's not, I think the goal then is, if it's a bigger project than that, how far can you slice it up? Mm-hmm. Can you make little bits of, can a task be a 1 day task?
Yeah.
Because I think, like it or not, there's going to be people that work for you that thrive on that type of thing, and you need to set things up for them or let them work in that way. If they the 1 day PR, let's call it.
Yeah, there's planners too. Planners want to plan, right? And so like, if I'm like, no, I'll only work on the 1 day build when I think I've done all the thinking for it, that doesn't help everybody, I don't know. It's just interesting to me. I think I'm like getting a lot out of this idea of 1 day builds, and rapid iteration, problem solving. You're just like, here we go. We're just doing it, But even stuff like, I'm going to clean up my office. Like that would be a 1 day build project, organize my crap. And then I'm more relaxed when I go to work, like that's probably worth it, like the intangible stuff where I'm going to, I don't know, whatever, clean up the repo, finally get, if you mess with any config files, it's going to take a year. But like, I'm finally going to get the workspace, the code editor set up how I want it, Anyway, be interesting. More 1 day builds. That's what I'm after.
I like it. Discord's doing pretty good. Join us on Patreon. We got some new faces in there. Very cool. Great bloggers. Hot drama is one of my favorite things. My what?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I was just saying, like, Discord, we haven't been doing a lot of ads, so the Discord community is really helping us get through the old summer here, so the 2023, so we appreciate it.
Indeed.
So.
Yeah, earlier this year, we're like, we're not going to do ads, and then we ended up doing some ads, so there you go. Because it was a little unsustainable to do 0 ads, being that we pay for transcripts, and we pay for editing, and there's some hosting costs and stuff like that. It would be a little too net negative to do absolutely nothing.
Right.
But the Discord goes a long way in helping out. Thanks for that. The Hot Drama channel is one of my favorites. There's a spicy little Zach Leatherman Mastodon post in there, but kind of tracking It wasn't just him. He had saw various people saying things about Gatsby. That was acquired by Netlify earlier this year. And a little, totally unsurprising to me, it's a little dead ski.
Yeah, I think so. Zach was kind of wondering, I guess, like earlier this month, I think he was just like, what's up with Gatsby? And, you know, I'm sure there's like some weird blood between like Netlify, Gatsby, Eleventy, like, you know, like very soon after the Gatsby acquisition, Eleventy stopped sponsoring Eleventy development, but which is whatever. I don't know anyone's books or anything, but but then I think Fred K. Schott, who's no stranger to hot drama himself, very frequent hot drama channel member, subject.
Love Fred. He's a little spicy sometimes.
Yeah, he's got a propensity for spicy, but he was just saying there's 0 commits to Gatsby in the last 24 days, you know, and then there's like follow-up tweets, and it's just like all the Gatsby folks are basically gone, so like what's happening there, so I don't know, man. What do you think?
Oh, well, things have a lifespan. I don't expect the things go on forever. I didn't use it anyway. What do I care?
Yeah, that's true.
Am I super sad for anybody that uses Gatsby? Even then, not really. I mean, does your website work? Yeah? Well, fine then. I don't know what if there's a huge security problem or something, that could be a bummer, but we haven't seen that happen yet, and maybe there is something in place that would fix it if that was the case. Again, we don't know, so why invent drama out of nothing? And Gatsby's been on the decline for years. What did you expect to happen? A huge bounce back?
Yeah, I wonder if that acquisition was more like a fire sale. That's what I've secretly wondered, or not so secretly wondered, but you know.
That was no secret when it came out. It was they got some. It wasn't just.
catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go. Yeah. Trying to make sense of it all. I don't wanna relive the time to try. I just can't focus on the time. I'm losing my grip.
play. What am I playing? The thing is about India. Why? Why am I playing in India? Did I reset all my cities? What? You'll still lose this. What's my thing in India? Yo! Was that a speed flip? No. Yo. I'm almost doing MVP again on an Indian server. 400 thing. Wow. Ah. Yo, look at the finger in that ball. The latency on it. Oh, I'm MVP. See, but hi. Hello. I don't have credits. Oh, this account can't trade.
Won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like like our future's just begun. And all I know is that we are safe. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away when no one let's run away together. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away when no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just leave me to
I wish I could fix our bloody internet. We've got 2 cables connected to Europe from South Africa and they've broken still at the moment. It's quite annoying. So my ping is like it is in America. Close one. Well, dang it. I think that's the best I've done for a while. The Skinner scoring on me there. Nice one. I can't play a limited match. I would like to go do some ranked matches. This guy needs to do placements. Light shafts must be off. It's lunchtime, Wish. I was practicing keyboard and mouse. And then I had to reset keys, and now all my keys are reset. So save replay must not be on the select button. Where's save replay? Backspace, that's good enough. So press this and then that. No, that and that. That and hold it in. Yes. Yeah, no, not now. I did earlier. It's quite difficult because check if you fly and if you jump and you do the aerial, you must leave forward. So if you're not boosting and you're pressing forward to drive, and then you have to front flip, you must keep in forward. But if you jump and press, it's now not tilting forward. Oh, it is. Anyway, so when you jump and you start aerialing, and then you go down if you don't leave forward. But I can tell you one thing, it is faster. Look at this handbrake there. Oh, okay, bad example. Look at that turnaround. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. If I could just not jump. Look at that turnaround. Like, I don't think I can do that on my controller. Could try. I suppose I can, I don't know. I must actually go to the dock. pick up a script so I can do it. So I'm doing a spongy thingy. You can't see that camera. That camera is on the wrong blending mode. Oh, sorry, what the hell? It's the thing. Bruce making out of a noise. Backwards go, whatever. This booster vine sounds like it's really boosting. Keep up save. Now the spongy fell out again here. Because it's broken. This one doesn't work so properly. Because it lifts up. Shot. Now there's no resistance here. Oh, good. Check speed flip is easy. Oh, no. That's a speed flip also. Wow. Maybe I was gonna do that training pack with you. Oh man, I said leave my screen. What the hell is happening here? No. I'm from South Africa, my man. You're asking because of
Open your eyes and see the people chanting, slowly falling apart. The silence causing an earthquake. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling higher, and I know I can be taller. Shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, light it up, light it up,
no, I'm not gonna do it. From Morocco. Oh, way, man. I played tournament in Europe with Moroccans before. 2 kids. I think they were brothers. Obviously, I guess. Huh? Oh no, I can't do it. Tilted. Damn. The other problem is my jump button, but the boost button doesn't always boost. It stops boosting if I press it wrong. That was right. And I can't do it the other direction because my arrow right is bad. And I still press arrow left because I'm just used to the power slide. It's funny, I can't do it to the right. Thanks, my man. Thanks for checking in and liking. Thanks for the training and stuff. I just quickly wanted to show my one friend. Maybe I can speed flip, but I can't. Apparently not. But I can with keyboard and mouse. No. Wow. How do I reset the shot with keyboard and mouse? Backspace. Backspace. Yeah, not on this training map. I need to solve this thing. I need to cut this sponge into fitting on there. Maybe it must stay this big and thick. Maybe I can just force it to be there. I've got this thick. Down. Pizza wat jag het. Let's do it on the table. Ooh, this might just work. Kind of. It's too soft. But it's not tight enough in under this thing. Okay, anyway, let's just go jump into rank. I was playing in India just now, I don't know why. Huh? Just resetting my shots there. Oh, it's probably error left. Not even gold yet. Ah, shot. Haha, what a start, you loser. Oh, look, it's a tie. Ah. You'll still lose. I meant to say, oh, all my chats is sorry. Where's my, it's just Rocketeer. Guess what? Left the match. Ba-da-ba-bow. Bum, 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 bum. Plus 17. Man. 5, 2, 5. Yeah, the 3s is bad. One's also pretty bad, but the 5 matches to make up for it. Yes. Okay, we shall go do some work or eat.